A death row inmate who was wrongly convicted for murdering a family in 1992 is talking about his first day of freedom and how he told his mother he was finally coming home.
Well, my mother didn't know. So when I got outside the jail, I called her and I asked her what she was cooking. And then she said, why? I said, because I'm coming home. And she couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I was saying it. But, you know, 20 minutes later, I was standing in front of her yard.
The people who fought to get Graves out of prison are now leveling serious charges against the retired district attorney who put him on death row. Tonight, for the first time, you're going to hear what that former DA has to say about this case. 11 News reporter Jeremy Desel has the interview you'll see only on 11 News.
There is nothing more satisfying than the touch of the one you love. Unless that is a touch you haven't felt in 18 years. Then there are no words to define the feeling.
Cry, baby, cry. Your daddy's free.
Not just a daddy, now a granddad, always a son, a brother. Looks are one thing, some things you have to feel, because words fall short trying to explain.
I wish I could, but I don't know yet. It's just still a surreal moment for me. I'm still trying to take it all in.
Taking it all in will take a while for Anthony Graves. He's become accustomed to living steps from death, as much as an innocent man can.
Hell, whatever your description of hell is, that's what it is. You don't even need to elaborate.
Hell isn't known for escapes. Anthony Graves doesn't see himself as escaping. He is simply going home.
I knew it was going to be liberty or death for me. Wasn't going to be no in between. I wasn't compromising my principles or my values. I was an innocent man, and I felt like at some point, if you're innocent, you know you're innocent, you have to stand on that.
Stand, he does. Far from alone.
Every single person who worked on this case said Anthony Graves is innocent. Everyone.
Catherine Scardino is Graves' attorney.
I'm very angry because they could have done the investigation a year ago. They could have done it in 2006 and 1994 and 1992, but nobody did any investigation in any of those times.
It was predominantly the testimony of Robert Earl Carter, also convicted of the deaths of a Somerville grandmother, her daughter, and 4 other young children in 1992 that led to Graves' conviction. Carter later said Graves was never involved, even in his final statement moments before his execution for the 6 murders in 2000. Current prosecutors came to their own conclusion.
There's no evidence. This man is not guilty.
It's a prosecutor's responsibility to make sure that they never fabricate evidence or manipulate witnesses or take advantage of victims. And unfortunately, what happened in this case is all of those things.
Siegler is referring to former DA Charles Sebesta.
She's entitled to her opinion. And I'm the first one to admit that mistakes were made. They were honest mistakes.
Sebesta still says Graves is guilty.
He has to sleep with that. He has to look at himself in the mirror. So I just have to get that to God. But I just can't give him no more of my time, more of my energy.
6,570 days worth is plenty. Now, the current prosecutors say the statute of limitations has run out to seek any misconduct charges against the former DA. Graves will only say that he is still seeking justice. You can see everything Graves had to say today at KHOU.com. Jeremy Desel, 11 News.
Whipping winds led to fast-moving flames in Trinity County tonight, but crews tell us they have